Rasheeda stormed into the room, fire in her eyes. The news had hit her like a tidal wave, and she was determined to confront the source of her heartbreak. "What did you just say?" she demanded, her voice sharp and unyielding. Jasmine leaned back against the wall, arms crossed, a smirk playing on her lips. "I'm pregnant. Kirk's the father," she said, as if delivering the most casual news imaginable. Rasheeda felt her heart drop, disbelief and rage swirling inside her. "You think you can just waltz in here with that news? You've lost your mind," Jasmine shrugged, feigning indifference. "It's not my fault you didn't keep him in line." He wanted this, the words cut deep, igniting Rasheeda's fury. "You think this is a game? You're trying to destroy my family over a mistake." Jasmine stepped forward, a spark of defiance in her eyes. "Oh, it's not just a mistake, Rasheeda. This is real. You can't pretend this isn't happening." Rasheeda's blood boiled. "You have no idea who you're dealing with. I won't let you take my life away from me." Jasmine laughed, but it was cold and bitter. "You're in denial. Kirk's made his choice. This baby changes everything." The tension in the room was electric, thick with unspoken words and unresolved emotions. Rasheeda stepped closer, her voice low and steady but laced with venom. "You think you're winning? I'll fight for my marriage and my family. You won't just take that away from me." Jasmine tilted her head, her expression a mix of arrogance and amusement. "Fight all you want, but love doesn't disappear just because you're angry. He's tired of your drama." Rasheeda clenched her fists, taking a deep breath to steady herself. "Drama? You think this is about drama? This is my life, my family." "You're nothing but a distraction you're projecting," Rasheeda, Jasmine replied, her tone mocking. "If anything, I'm the one who's brought him happiness, something you haven't done in a long time." Anger bubbled over in Rasheeda. "You think you can just come in here and act like you own the place? You're crossing a line." Before she could think, Rasheeda raised her hand and slapped Jasmine hard across the face. The sound echoed in the tense atmosphere, and Jasmine stumbled back, shock and fury flashing across her features. "You think this is a joke?" Rasheeda hissed, her breath heavy with adrenaline. "You have no idea who you're messing with." Jasmine regained her composure quickly, her expression morphing into a fierce glare. "You think that slap intimidates me? Please, I've been through worse." Rasheeda paced the living room, her heart racing as the weight of the rumors pressed down on her. She could hardly believe what she'd heard just yesterday, whispers of a shocking betrayal that felt like a knife to her heart. The very thought of it was unbearable. Kirk, her husband, entangled in an affair that hit closer to home than she could ever have imagined. Taking a deep breath, she summoned the courage to confront him. "Kirk," she began, her voice trembling slightly, "I need the truth. I've been hearing things about you and my mom." Kirk's face turned pale, and for a moment he appeared genuinely confused. "What are you talking about, Rasheeda?" "You know I'd never." "Don't lie to me," she interjected, her anger bubbling over. "You can't keep denying this. I have proof. How could you do this to me, to us?" Stammering, Kirk made it clear he was unprepared for the confrontation. "It's not what you think. Your mom and I." "Not what I think," she shot back, incredulous. "You were supposed to be my partner, my confidant? Instead, you're sneaking around with my own mother. How could you betray me like this?" The tension in the room crackled, thick with the heaviness of shattered trust. Rasheeda crossed her arms, her gaze fixed on him, waiting for him to explain himself, but the words seemed to get stuck in his throat, his eyes darting around the room as if searching for an escape. "Look, I made a mistake," he finally managed to say, his tone shifting from defensive to pleading. "It didn't mean anything. Didn't mean anything. Didn't mean anything," she exclaimed, incredulous. "Do you really think that makes it better? This isn't just some fling, it's my mother. This isn't just a betrayal of our marriage, it's a betrayal of family." Kirk stepped closer, desperation etched into his features. "Rasheeda, please. I can fix this. We can fix this. Just give me a chance to explain." "Explain? What is there to explain?" Rasheeda's voice trembled, not from fear but from the raw pain coursing through her. "You chose her over me. You crossed a line that can never be uncrossed." The silence that followed felt suffocating. Rasheeda fought against the tears that threatened to spill over. She wouldn't let him see her break. She was stronger than that. Her mind raced as she recalled the love they once shared, now tarnished by his betrayal. "Your actions have consequences, Kirk," she said firmly, her voice steady despite the storm inside her. "I deserve better than this. I deserve loyalty and respect, especially from my own husband. You've shattered my trust in a way I didn't think was possible." Kirk's eyes filled with regret as he struggled to find the right words. "I never wanted to hurt you. It just happened. I was weak and I didn't think. "That's your excuse," Rasheeda scoffed, bitterness coating her words. "You're a grown man. You should have known better. This isn't just a mistake, it's a choice. You chose to betray me in the worst way." She turned away from him, needing space to breathe, to process the chaos swirling in her heart. "I can't even look at you right now," she whispered, her voice breaking. "You've crossed a line that can never be uncrossed." As she reached for the door, Kirk's hand shot out, gripping her wrist. "Rasheeda, please, don't walk away. I love you." His words hung in the air, but Rasheeda felt an avalanche of emotions crashing down on her. Love didn't betray. Love didn't tear families apart. "Love," she repeated, incredulous. "What you did is the antithesis of love. How can I ever trust you again?" With tears stinging her eyes, she pulled her arm free, her heart heavy with hurt but resolute in her decision. "I need time to think. You've shattered everything we built together, and I don't know if I can ever look at you the same way again." As she stepped out into the night, the cool air hit her like a wave, grounding her amidst the turmoil. She felt both lost and liberated, the weight of Kirk's betrayal heavy on her heart. Behind her, Kirk stood alone, grappling with the wreckage of his choices, realizing that he might have just lost the love of his life forever. After a stormy 25-year roller coaster of a relationship, it looks like Love hip-hop Atlanta star Rasheeda has finally reached her breaking point and is ready to divorce her husband, Kirk Frost. Rumor has it that Rasheeda, who has long put up with Kirk's endless parade of unfaithfulness, is completely over his cheating and deceit that have been a constant thorn in their marriage. Kirk has made headlines more than once for his shady behavior, with one of the most infamous moments being his on-screen betrayal during a getaway on Love Hip Hop. This scene became legendary for its drama and Kirk's blatant dishonesty about paternity when Rasheeda was pregnant in season 2. This was a major drama bomb that shook their relationship to the core. By season 3, Kirk took a DNA test to prove paternity, a move that only made things worse and left Rasheeda reeling. Their turbulent marriage also sparked dramatic clashes with Rasheeda's mother, Shirlene, who famously ran over Kirk's motorbike in a fiery confrontation.